As a survivor, you've been there. That frustrating moment when you're instantly tunneled off the hook. The killer is practically breathing down your neck, or you're left crawling in the dirt while the killer hunts the rest of your team. For years, these tactics, tunneling, camping, and slugging, have been a major source of frustration for Dead by Daylight survivors. But what if I told you the entity is finally answering your prayers? Behaviour Interactive have just revealed a massive quality of life update aimed directly at combating these playstyles, which was revealed in their stream and coming to the PTB November 4th. In this video, we're diving deep into the recently announced anti-tunneling, anti-camping and anti-slugging mechanics. We'll break down exactly how they work, from the new anti-face camp bar and the updated proximity rules to the base kit changes that give survivors a way to fight back against the crawl out 4K. We'll also look at the new killer incentives that reward balanced play. Will these changes truly fix the biggest frustrations in the fog, or is this just another bandage on a massive wound? Stick around as we analyse the good, the bad and the controversial of Dead by Daylight's biggest ever base kit shift. Dead by Daylight has dropped a massive change to the anti-camping system, and it's going to completely rewrite how killers play. We're talking about the resolve meter, the tool survivors use to escape those face camping killers. Behaviour Interactive has overhauled it, making it more complex, more strategic and way more interesting. What's actually changing? For starters, the meter now feels 50% slower. It's not the instant get out of jail free card it once was. However, the catch is the longer the killer stays, the faster the bar will ultimately fill. To give survivors a better chance, the anti-camp radius has been bumped from 16 meters all the way up to 20 meters. If a killer thinks they can just proxy camp outside the radius, this change should help shut that down. Killers do get a slight reprieve though. Successfully hooking another survivor will pause the meter for 7 seconds for everyone on a hook. It's a small window, but a critical one for maintaining pressure. And to finally equalise the playing field, any survivor on the map can now see the resolve meter in real time. This is a brilliant fix designed to bring solo queue survivors the same information that Swift's Survive with Friends already had, finally giving every team a fighting chance against a camping killer. This isn't just an anti-camp feature, it's the great equaliser. For survivors, this is a pure empowerment. The new resolve meter and the expanded 20 meter radius mean you are no longer instantly defeated by a face camping killer. That universal HUD access is the knowledge you need to coordinate and pull off those clutch, game-saving rescues. It's about getting back to playing the game. And for killers, this is a massive test of skill. The system now punishes static, one-dimensional gameplay, but rewards map presence and rotation. Successfully hooking another survivor to pause the meter is your strategic lifeline, forcing you to maintain pressure across the whole map, not just one hook. This overhaul demands you become a better hunter, turning frustrating stalemates into opportunities to showcase true mastery. Alright survivors, let's talk about the pain point we all know, the long slow crawl. For years the slugging meta, leaving all 4 survivors downed on the ground, has been one of the most frustrating, time wasting and frankly boring ways to lose a match in Dead by Daylight. Behaviour is introducing a massive change, essentially base kit unbreakable. Every single survivor will now have an innate ability to pick themselves up from the dying state, no perk required. Now let's look into the mechanics. You have 120 seconds from the moment you hit the ground to be picked up or escape the trial. If you remain down for the full 120 seconds, you can fully recover and get yourself up. In the previous PTB, it was only 90 seconds. But here's where it gets interesting, and where it specifically counters a killer who is intentionally slugging everyone. This new recovery bar feels 33% faster for every other survivor who is currently slugged. But wait, there's more. The longer you remain in the dying state, the faster your crawl speed becomes. This is a massive buff, allowing survivors to reach pallets, safe zones or get to a hiding spot before the killer circles back. However, there is a trade-off. You cannot use your recover action while actively crawling. You have to stop, commit to the recovery, and then you can choose to get up if your timer is full. It forces a strategic decision. Do I crawl for a better position, or do I stop and recover? So what's the verdict? For survivors, this is a clear win. It's a massive base kit buff that removes the most defenseless state in the game and practically eliminates the 4K slug strategy. For killers, you now have a hard timer. Intentionally leaving survivors on the ground is now a high risk move that can quickly turn the tide of the match. The biggest part of the anti-tunnel update is a new suite of unhooked protections that are applied to a survivor the moment they come off the hook. This is essentially a replacement for perks like Borrow Time and Off the Record, making them base kit for everyone. When you are unhooked, you will gain the following 4 effects. Endurance, the classic anti-tunnel hit protection. The first damage you take will put you into a deep wound state instead of the dying state. Haste, you get a burst of movement speed to help you create distance from the killer immediately after the unhook. Aura reading. For a short duration, around 10 seconds, you can see the killer's aura within a specific range, 32 meters. This is crucial for knowing if the killer is actually leaving the area or just circling back. The elusive status effect. This is a brand new one. While you have the elusive effect, your survivor model has no collision. You cannot body block other survivors, and other survivors cannot block you. You don't leave pools of blood, leave scratch marks, or make grunts of pain. This includes coughing and throwing up when against killers like Plague or Nemesis. Crucially, all of these effects are immediately lost if you perform a conspicuous action. This means working on a generator, healing, opening a chest, sabotaging a hook, or attempting a body block will all strip you of your protection, leaving you vulnerable. When in endgame, the survivor will only get the 10-second speed boost and the 10% haste effect. Now let's talk about the killer side. The developers have shifted from penalising tunneling to rewarding balanced play. The new core concept is the unique hook. If a killer hooks a survivor who has not been hooked consecutively, meaning you hook a new person, the killer is rewarded with a couple of nice buffs. Bloodlust on hook. The killer gets a burst of bloodlust speed for around 15 seconds, right after hooking. This speed is specifically designed to help the killer quickly leave the hook area and travel to a new target or generator, which encourages hook rotation. Note, this bloodlust is lost if the killer uses their power, breaks a pallet, or hits a new survivor. Stacking BP bonus. You get a bonus to your blood points, rewarding you financially for not focusing the same target. Behaviour have removed the bonus generator damage on the next kick, and they have removed the base kit aura reading, base kit barbecue, which was in their last PTB. So does this actually fix tunneling? For the casual player, these changes are a huge step up. Instantly getting unhooked into a down is much harder now. The added visibility from the aura reading is a massive piece of information for the unhooked survivor. However, for high-level play, the community is divided. Killers who are determined to tunnel can simply wait out the endurance timer, or they can force the unhooked survivor to perform a conspicuous action, like a body block, immediately negating their protection. The new killer rewards are nice, but they don't penalise the killer enough to stop a pure tunnel strategy if they are playing for the 4K. So will these changes completely eliminate slugging and tunneling? Probably not. Players are creative and they'll always find ways to push the boundaries, but it will definitely make them less potent and less prevalent, which can only be a good thing for player retention and the general enjoyment of the game. But what do you think? Are you a killer main who's dreading these changes, or a survivor who's celebrating? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more DBD content, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss anything. And as always, catch me in the fog.